seen the potential of the foundation, and then they pick a lawyer, they pick a lawyer or a chamber that will represent the public. And if now that those lawyers say, okay, we need 20 million, if they come to us and say, look, this is the chamber, this is the name of the lawyer, and we have paid the lawyer 7 million, and we still owe the lawyer so and so on, that will make people to understand that, okay, they brought in a lawyer to represent us. We need to fund this lawyer. Not a situation where we have to now find the money before we go find the lawyer. You understand, man? It's I don't know.
I expected your people to have had a lawyer already since last year that is active, and we say, okay, this lawyer has been using, this lawyer is the one that is being, the lawyer will be speaking to the public. Public will know what they're doing.
That's what I'm saying.
Public will know what they're paying for. Not that after all, you go and say that you want to get a new lawyer. What have you been doing since? Come on now.
No, please wait.
It's not making sense. It's not making sense, please.
In fact, that lady at that, she did not impose a lawyer of the foundation on us. Macaulay and Smith, they brought them fresh into that foundation canopy to fight justice for Mohbad. That's what we expect. Bring us a lawyer that has been badly funded, and then we follow.
Just like VDM right now. VDM is coming with his own lawyer that he already had. The foundation should be equipped. You have to be equipped.
You see, the other foundation.
Any working active foundation was there.
Other foundation you are talking about. She already had the foundation in UK, so, and they have the fund.
No, please, no, you don't know about that. And that foundation, they employed, and that foundation has a lawyer for the foundation already, okay? And when he came to J4M, they employed lawyer into J4M.
Thank you.
The lawyer made for J4M only.
I'm not wondering that. What I'm establishing is, other foundation has been on grant, and they have their funds. When Yomi came, he said, this is a baby foundation. He made it clear.
So the foundation has been since 2018. It's not
no. Expander, please listen.
The foundation went to provide the case. It was funded.
Expander, please wait. That baby foundation, right? Baby foundation should have been able to have like 10, 20 people.
You don't expect him to do
what find that lawyer for the
what BDM did.
How can we find the lawyer and not
people will do that thing differently.
It has to be transparent.
And that is why niggas are not equal. So everything
I'm
cannot
telling us, that's Macaulay that we chase away. It's haunting us, and it's a big mistake.
Transparency is Nigeria's problem. Nigeria's problem is transparency. Nobody wants to be checkmate. Everybody wants to do in the darkness.
Paparino, do you know what I want to say? What I want to say is that Yomi said, what his eyes are seeing on TikTok, his lawyers cannot face it. That they will be coming every day to explain. See,
Prince.
I'm telling you.
Prince, wait. Your me didn't calculate very well. Okay. If it is me, or Adibi is always on this platform, it's a simple thing I would have told them. Your me, we have any of these young lawyers. Should be lawyer, reverend lawyer. Alright? Employ one. That one will be working on this case with your foundation. You may have a standard lawyer, working for foundation. But for the purpose of this case, employ one. Make it use your foundation name, design everything. Make people they see like this.
TikTok lawyer, public TikTok lawyer.
Exactly. No, but come to your foundation. Then now ask for money, they go pay them. But nobody say,
thank you.
Don't say the lawyer. They come from nowhere. They say the lawyer no one show a face. Say this and that. Come on now, stop joking now.
That's why we are here now.
They bring and say, oh, this lawyer. Now our foundation bring them.
That was what we planned, and that was when we said, okay, if the public lawyer could do all of those, you should have done it before. That's his mistake. Should have done it before. That's the platform. Should have done it platform to come in, and by then, we'll have the public lawyer will even have a feet, to go into the case.
Yeah, but right now, that man has taken over. Maybe we should just watch. That man has taken over. Right now.
That's fine. That's fine. But another thing that I just put on the table is that September 11, Mohbad will be 2 years.
There's no need to get any public lawyer. Let's see what that.
No, I'm not saying we should get lawyer now. No, this is not about. I'm not getting lawyer. We're not talking about lawyers now.
Yeah.
But by September 11, it will be 2 years. We should continue to return to the government. All of before then, we want justice. We want people to have been paid. If not, we will come on to them. And whatever they are doing, maybe in Abuja or Lagos, wherever, they will definitely know that they have to do something.
That one no concern you. What's happening in Abuja? It doesn't concern you.
No, I'm not talking about Yomi. I'm talking about everybody generally. They ask not to. That's nothing to do with Yomi.
But wait, in all of this,
no.
It's like wrong bad people. They don't even exist. What are they doing in bad justice?
No, Paparino.
Well, you are just talking now.
Look, they don't support
We don't need to talk about them. But for talking sake, we can talk about them. But for action's sake, we don't need them.
Loki, they don't
Because look at what they are doing. They want to go and appeal the case. They are going to
And they are still raising another money for that lawyer. That lawyer is just eating well, breathing well, feeding well, till the day he will die. That lawyer has made it already. I'm telling you. All he has to do is to tell them we are what you just said now.
this man will not think he will die. He said that lawyer will stay until the day he will die.
I'm telling you,
Please, it's clear to them that going for an appeal, you are not going to add new evidence.
yes, that's what I wanted to say. We
So
will
the
be
one you just
appealing to the.
You were told that you don't have any
appealing.
facts, nothing to challenge anybody, and you are going on appeal with that again.
They should change that lawyer's name to lawyer appeal. Lawyer appeal. Lawyer appeal. It's another money.
Toriano.
So, well,
If we were looking for what we wanted to talk about them.
Emily, you wanted to say something?
yeah, I wanted to say something. Sorry, I can't really speak up too much because I'm at work. I was gonna say like
I'm coming. You guys should speak on. I'm coming.
VDM has taken, like he's doing his bit now. If we can just watch, see what he wants to do for now, and then we can then come in again from Yomi's side once there's any sort of development. But I feel like for now, if anything, Yomi, whatever, like maybe, we should just let it rest for now. Let's follow up with what VDM is doing. Let's see how far it can go or it can help in this case, right? So that there won't be another controversy or they won't start raising money, blah blah blah, because that's their problem. They have issues. These people have issues. So just so Yomi can have his peace, rest, do whatever he's doing until there's a new development. You see? So
Yeah, thank you.
so
Emily, do you know?
And another information.
Father, please, what you just
Let me
said.
give this information, please.
Okay.
Today, maybe they may have finished in the court now. King's White case was heard today because they are in court already. So they went to court today. So maybe probably later we'll listen to the outcome from the court proceeding. Yomi was in court with them even today.
okay, that sounds good.
That's what I
Did you
want
join
to say.
virtually?
And it's still about this.
Handling two cases.
They came for the disruption, blah 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 blah, and all of that. And this will lead us to, some good thing.
That's
So
what I'm saying.
he's in court with them with King Swat today.
That's what I wanted to say. That Yomi is handling two cases with Spending and King White.
Yomi is in UK. Oh. His lawyers were there
Yes.
representing him.
So we should know that was what I wanted to tell Paparino before. That Yomi is handling two cases already.
It's in the case already.
So we should leave Yomi, and Yomi is not asking for money from anybody. We should just leave him. Let's just face VDM for what he's doing right now. So if the two people will now meet at the later end, let's just watch.
And that being
Nobody's
said,
asking us for anything.
Please. And that being said, with Yomi doing whatever he's doing underground for now, if he needs money, he should speak up. We will contribute because they are contributing money now.
Know your
it's
people,
not your
you know Black Cap.
No, Prince, look, at this point, it's not Yomi's son that died, right? It's not Yomi's son that they're seeking justice for. If he needs help, he should speak up. We will contribute because they're contributing on the other side that they're countering some decision right now, which doesn't even make sense.
That was what I
believe at this point, if he needs fund, he will come out to say he needs this, and he will state what he has at the moment, as in what is in his table. He will state it, the progress where he is.
I agree with that. If he needs help, he should talk to public because whatever
he will.
Expander,
the situation is in now, justice for Mohbad. So
yes, and he said he will never
tell us that he needs help.
Yes, he said he will never go to any platform again to say anything. Whatever he wants to say, he will say it on his platform.
Yeah.
Do you blame him? Do you blame him?
And which is better.
Yeah.
And I like it that way. If you want to support
his lawyers were there
support it straight
against what is it called, King White. So they were in court today. So probably maybe today or tomorrow he will come out to give us the what transpired at the court.
And people will not see this, so people will not see anything about this, so it is way forward. It is way forward.
No one knows. He's been arranging all of this, talking to them, doing this, doing that, and things were working. But we'll see it shortly anyway.
What we want to know is what happened in that house.
Exactly.
What happened in that house? Why is it that Mohbad's lawyer is not talking? What is there? A lawyer that's supposed to fight for this boy after death. Why the lawyer is keeping quiet? Why the lawyer is supporting other parties?
Sir Prince, what me I see in that place that there are many people that have compromised.
So many.
That's correct.
I remember when we were in school that Curtis thing started. The first place this place, the Rose Curtis started fighting from. All of us in that hostel, they pack all of us first. Because we know we are okay, Curtis stay with us in that hostel, in that villa that we were in school. They pack everybody. Even you know, each and everybody have started investigating, they search everybody out till they find those two guys. And they will arrest them first before those guys started measuring people. Because they're the prime suspect. I think they are compromised. Because when this, what is this lady or this other actress, I say, so person died in the house, there's no CCTV. Because no matter because they knew what they are doing, there's CCTV camera everywhere. Why did you remove that CCTV? That CCTV storage, why did they remove it? And man, this is not adding up on compromise.
Martins Baba, for that guy to have died in the house, those people should be arrested first.
Yes.
Let's leave Naira Marley, let's leave whatever they are shouting their name. Let's leave them. Let's pack the people in the house, including the wife, the brother, the cousin, everybody. Everybody.
Sir, if
The
you can
question
remember,
I was asking,
sir,
which I'm still asking, is this. Yeah?
sir, if you can remember, I remember.
Said, well, sorry, Martins, please. When Baba Mohbad said he saw blood, full of blood.
Yes.
Blood.
I remember Punch News. I think Punch that did carry it.
Then Mama Mohbad's younger sister, Folashade, then said, I was asking my sister, I was telling my sister, how was the injection for Toyi? How do we have this so much blood? Now, Baba Mohbad said he got to the house around 9 p.m. on Tuesday with Mama Mohbad. But Mama Mohbad said she never entered that house. When did Mama Mohbad and Folashade saw the blood that Baba Mohbad was talking about? if they were not there on Monday.
Even the casket they buried in, even the casket, there's blood inside the casket. The video still.
No, that get it, you know.
No, forget about that one. Forget about that one.
The question is this:
Okay.
Mohbad's neck was bent or crushed in that casket. His leg was crushed in that casket. All
Yes.
today, for almost 2 years of corona inquest, nobody has ever mentioned what happened to his neck being crushed in that casket.
And the leg.
And the leg.
Bones were broken. The leg were broken. And the neck.
God.
And Baba Mohbad has a team of lawyers. Those questions were not answered, were not asked.
Those lawyers compromised. They have
God.
God.
How can you have a lawyer? How can you have a lawyer when you are alive? And when you are gone, your lawyer now turn his back on you. A lawyer that's supposed to stand for you, even while you are gone. That's my question.
For this life. A
wife,
because
my brother,
they have threatened
my brother, a wife that's supposed to stand for
He
you.
was not
Your
ready.
own wife.
You compromised the knee, not to bash at here.
Your own brother, your brother that's supposed to stand for you.
The brother,
Your cousin,
the wife
your cousin,
compromised. So what are you
your
talking about
mother,
here?
your father. The mother was talking about Adura. Adura doesn't speak. He doesn't know how to talk. He used to be in the house for many days. He hardly talk. Why are you saying all this nonsense?
Baba was looking for Adura to talk. Baba couldn't get Adura to talk, but someone got Adura. Baba could not go there. Someone that was, gagging Adura around, someone getting to talk to court, it's not being appreciated. And yet,
that boy suffer early in his life. That boy suffer while he grew up. That boy suffer till he died. That boy still suffer in death.
The way VDM is carrying it now, start from scratch. We will see the truth very soon by the grace of
God. VDM said VDM said they thought this case has gone. That is bringing back this case alive.
Because his wife is selling hair. His wife now is selling hair up and down. Hair. Your husband was still in lie down, lifeless, in morgue. They are doing
even if the wife, me, I'm not blaming the wife.
I'm not too.
The brother,
the brother. We should blame the brother, cousin, and father and mother.
His cousin,
his sister.
His sister threw something in his burial ground. So what are we talking about?
Don't let us go to the wife. Because that wife came from another family.
Please don't forget, his uncle allegedly bought that casket. That bastard.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. His cousin.
I remember.
Darosa.
Yes. Why? Yeah, it's true. I remember.
It was the one that embalmed this boy.
In the house.
In the house. Which take us to like Expander. That one had happened on Monday morning. So
that's
we
what
had time to work on that body.
Yeah.
To work on that body till Tuesday. That Monday was the operational day for them to cover out so many things.
Prince.
Now, hear a new story from Karima.
Okay.
That Mohbad was dated at the mall in Ikorodu. And again, Mohbad slept inside that mall at Ikorodu. That they bribed those guys, Mummy bribed them with 200,000.
200K.
So that means Mohbad's neck was broken at that morgue.
And who were there? The wife was there. Brother was there.
It was the Ikorodu that they actually packaged Mohbad in that manner.
Yes.
With that casket.
God.
And they lied because Karima was so angry that she spoke with the young Lolade on a video call, and he saw that they put Mohbad inside the morgue.
Even the mortician and everybody, it's gradually now, they will pick all of them. Then after that guy. Everybody, because all of them are compromised. Even the IPO, I think the IPO is compromised. Everybody was compromised. God will literally judge them. Because they forget that the matter has gone. Everybody has moved on. They don't know that God is greater than them. This was so painful. Painful. Very, very, very painful. The thing they say, he has died, let's move on now. Case happen, I mean, Tupac. Someone that killed Tupac, they did not do the case up till now.
Now, another thing is, what has Baba saw for him to say, to come back to say Mohbad was spied on Monday and not on Tuesday that he has been saying? Tell me something.
He said because of what driver said.
And that could have been a new lead. Even if the driver said that, did he bring that out at the coroner inquest? At least the driver said that Mohbad wanted Mohbad to be buried. She and Wumi, they went to coroner inquest and told the magistrate, my lord, the magistrate, but you have a lawyer here. She said, I want to say this by myself. And she was allowed. And at the end of it all, she was told, Baba.
But why they why
I'm coming.
Why are they using people in the house for weakness?
I'm coming, let me land. Baba was in that court when the driver made all of those assertions. Okay? If Baba lawyer could not say or question that driver, Baba could have as well stood up to say, Uluwabi or Rotilo Ogbeni, so you have something to say. But your lawyer is here, it's time for that matter. Let me say it myself. Baba did not do that. Even at the following coroner inquest, Baba did not do that. But he was doing it on the television, whatever, which is where it's not useful. Where it's not useful.
God.
Where he should have said it, that the judge would have said, you say, okay, I want these people to be questioned, to be arrested, investigation to be done. You didn't say it there, you were there, live and direct. Nothing.
But in a normal, sir, in a normal sense, those people in the house, they are the ones they now use as a witness, whereas they are the ones supposed to be arrested.
Yeah, you know,
it's
weird, honestly.
That's what they call
when your husband died.
It's weird.
When your husband died, you now say you have now type on your status that after they have already taken it away from you now. And when VDM tracked that phone, when you tracked everything with the IP address, they now discovered that the same login with Yabo, Joe, and Wumi, the same phone. Yeah.
So scripting on. Even the second hospital, the doctor they said Mohbad was, when they brought him, they said he just filmed 10-20 minutes ago. And the lawyer said, the doctor said, don't fight TT. And that
Syria was
everything about him has achieved already. And yet they were lying. The doctor was there on area and the inquest. The only question Baba lawyer could ask the doctor is, were you paid? So that's, what is it called? Lawyer Kinini Toloshe Kinini. This lawyer from the hospital, there were no question asking. They don't ask him anything. No cross-examination. Nothing.
But sir, I heard that there's one nurse that came to the house before that other nurse came 22 hours.
You see, the main reason why they were hiding the CCTV or they don't want anybody to get in touch with the neighbor to know what happened is a lot of people were in that house on Monday that guy died. And if that comes out, and it will come out. Because either they like it or not, political settlement is normal fishing. The opposition already have it. So if the current government like, they should open their eye. It's their problem. Because at that time, the opponent back big evidence in Jadi, it's going to be the judgment is going to be on them, and people will fight them. Because we are shouting now.
If they can take this thing, if they can take it to Federal High Court, this thing will come outside. You see, everybody will be arrested.
A lot of people have this information with them. Some already sold it and they flew out of Nigeria. So what are we talking about? So when the time
I'm seeing most people will soon travel out. Sir, most people will soon travel out. I'm seeing it now. Most people will soon travel out. Very soon they will travel out of the country. You see, very soon they will travel out. They will soon travel out. Even we will soon travel out. You see, be looking at it. You will leave Nigeria or you will see it. Very soon.
So, like I said the other time, I think part of way forward, after all said and argument fought back, part of way out that me I'm saying we should continue to remind the government that by September 11 it's going to be 2 years. If there's no judgment, if no one, the real people were not arrested, then we need to let them know that we will come out. We will ask questions.
Yes. God.
We will ask questions. Only September 11, if nothing tangible has been done, then they should be ready. Both home and abroad.
Don't expose everybody.
Wherever we have Nigeria embassy anywhere, they should be ready. We will be there.
They just twist the case. We know bullying is no good at all. Bullying is they can jail you for bullying. But why do you just change everybody's mind? Don't want those guys.
My brother Martins, that bully is just a distraction. It's a distraction.
Child, so painful. God. So painful. So because you distract everybody towards those. If to say it was shoot, maybe they fired him or they injured him with knife outside. You understand me? That one now, yes, everybody might have. But
his leg was broken. Nobody is talking about it. Even at the coroner inquest.
They worked on his body on Monday / Tuesday so that everybody will not know anything. In hospital, they said brought him dead. Brought him dead. And he's been dead for a long time, for long hours. That is true information.
I see because there's one person that said it. I think they say there's a nurse that come to the house before that nurse before that auxiliary nurse came back from Cotonou. They say there's one nurse that already attended to it. That nurse gave him with as Papa Mohbad. Explain that injection. What injection I will say? They gave him before that nurse even came.
Madam Monjola Oluwa, she said it that we mentioned that the nurse Fishara was not the name that we mentioned at Corona inquest.
That was why they said there's a third nurse.
That we mentioned something for me.
Yeah,
so
second nurse.
If you listen to the, as in if you read the CTC, she actually mentioned for me in the CTC.
So that is it. So where's Feliciana now? Where is she coming from? Where is that for me? We've not heard about that for me. Nothing was said about her. So if she said a Corona inquest, and it's only Feliciana that is being,
they say his name is Fumi Ogedengbe. They say Fumi Ogedengbe.
It's not Fumi Ogedengbe. It's Feliciana.
No, and it's Feliciana. First nurse.
The first nurse that came to the house before the other one arrived 22 hours.
Before Feliciana.
It's terrible, honestly.
It's Fumi Ogedengbe. May God not let Nigeria happen to us.
Amen.
Amen. This prayer, people think it's a joke. People think it's a joke.
Now, get power, the win case for Nigeria.
Anybody that has
get power
to put on the table for way forward, let us gather them and let's work on it. So,
what are you gathering?
Like I just suggested, we suggested one now. We say it on from what is it called? Whose platform now? And let people bring new things that okay, these are the way forward we can go, and let's work on it before September 11th. That will be 2 years. Something needs to be done. Not jabbering, not nothing, but good action that will tell the government that we are not joking about it. That we want justice.
Which pattern somebody can use? Because all the patterns, somebody have used it and it's no work. Oh. Oh wow.
Very well, honestly. It's not speaking well at all. Going to 2 years. Someone that died in his house. Even the house anybody that died in the house, camera is in the outside. How could the camera outside cannot come 360 degrees to see what is happening in the house? So he died in the house. What happened?
He died in the house and the wife is saying nothing. The brother is saying nothing. The cousin are saying nothing. The manager is saying nothing. And the lawyer is saying nothing.
And Lagos State Nigeria Police Command saying nothing as well.
Saying nothing.
It's too bad.
IPO has compromised from the beginning.
Just too bad.
From the beginning. When we expose them. Wait too. Because when this governor gave 15 million, and even government official died safe, the highest 10 million, 5 million, 50. No. There's something.
The police in charge was paid. That is why he got promoted. Yes.
My brother, the day that the case was transferred from Sontu back to Panti. What did she say? She said dead on arrival.
Dead on arrival.
And since then, did we hear anything? Nothing.
Absolutely the reason why I can't blame Yomi. Yomi is doing fine. Yomi has done enough.
Absolutely nothing. They brought the case back from Panti. We had nothing.
Even their queen mother has brainwashed everybody. This their queen mother has brainwashed all those our young guys. That has brainwashed all of them.
Because people are looking for money and they could give them, some changes to buy data or whatever. So
I hear that their brain mother come out, their godmother came out. Is it true?
He was crying. He was using sentimental face. God will punish her.
Do you have the video?
I watched it too on. Isn't what was it? The Solar on Instagram. He was playing. He was saying like he's crying. Why can't you talk now? Because video has entered the case now. Proper.
Let me go find.
I'm just happy that BDM woke this case up back.
I swear. Because even many people have forgot self. Many people have forgot. Move on.
What we are paying for.
I know anything about corona again. Wait to do corona. I know anything about corona again.
Papa, why are you talking about corona now? Is anything good will come out from corona?
Please let us see where they want it. Let's see the way they want to scam us now.
What do you want to see? You have seen the
results
now.
Paparino, they cannot scam. Corona is only to give judgment. And exactly what we will hear from corona is what the DPP have said. That they don't have anything.
They don't have anything.
No. Please don't say so, okay?
Okay.
Corona, yeah. Corona and DPP are two different arm of government.
Of course, yes.
That one is under the
VDM say want to write petition, Sha. VDM say want to write petition.
Just let's play this thing. Now,
VDM say want to write petition.
We'll talk about that one. You see,
Paparino, can I quickly speak? If it's okay.
All right, speak.
First, how are you?
You see, you're in the middle of a serious conversation now.
No, I'm going to talk now. Yeah, I just wanted to ask, I don't know if you've analyzed it, like I listened to the very dark man, whatever, with the driver.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so one thing that keeps surprising me is the fact that nobody wants to talk about what happened going to the show. Everybody want to talk about what happened after. What happened, what led to the argument? Everybody is skipping that bit. This man claimed, I don't understand Yoruba. Now, he didn't understand Yoruba going to the show, but he understood Yoruba going back. Why is everybody skipping? Oh, there is no way you don't understand Yoruba. If they were arguing about Emiko Lomo, the fact that Omo, who does not understand Omo in Yoruba? Oh, Onchiti, Lori me, Onchiti. There are things that you will pick that, oh, I heard this, I heard that. But going back, even very that man said, man, you understand Yoruba now? Oh, I to change the way, I dey hear, and I'm like, something is still wrong here. Something is still wrong. This man is still hiding stuff. Only if he has told.
I told you guys from that day that the man spoke. I said, I don't believe this man.
Only if this man has told very dark man some other things that he doesn't want to say on camera.
He cut the video. Let that man cut the video.
Sabi Yaros. Sorry, Sabi guy. Sabi guy. Okay. Sabi guy. I don't want people to keep having fake belief that, do you know what Yomi has seen? Do you know what he has? Does he have anything? Stop saying that he has something. Please, he won't be crying if he has something. What good investigation? VDM don't need to come out and be entertaining them. If he already has investigation, they will just be picking them up. If he already has something, he will go straight to the. Nobody will arrest this guy. Social media is not where you get justice.
Yes.
Come on now. All this one is just awareness. We just want to pacify people, to make them calm down, to make them hear the other side of the story. These guys are saying the same thing.
Nothing new from
How will that amount to arresting them? It is evidence that you have, that you take to police, that police walk home, that police will use to arrest them. Otherwise, we are just doing the same thing again and just chilling and chilling and chilling. Then when
Paparino, if he mentions what happened going to the show, what started the fight, we will have a case. That way, we know what led to the fight.
You are defending Prime Boy. Are you still defending Prime Boy?
I'm not defending nobody, no. Because when you look at what we heard today now, this guy said Prime Boy, the glass of the vehicle broke while Prime Boy was in the car. 1. 2, he said some other boys ran after Prime Boy from your battle and they beat him up. Yes, and he told us again that Cubana chief came to meet him and Mohbad in the vehicle. Do you understand? Everything Prime Boy did was to remove himself from Joe team. I didn't know when
something happened there. That's what I'm saying.
I don't know
what happened there.
Yeah, I didn't see the glass did not break. The glass did not break.
Nobody will say that I'm part of it.
Exactly.
I was there.
Exactly.
I was out. I did this. I did that.
I wasn't there. I did with
That's what I've been trying since all this.
And lastly, another thing we got again is that Darosha said it was him and Adura that went to use ATM to withdraw money. But the driver said it was him and Darosha that went.
Yes.
He said
yes.
71,000.
71. I said it was him and Darosha, not Darosha and Adura. So when you look at all of
truth will soon come outside now. Truth will soon come outside.
So when you look at all of these things, right? When there are too many lies and you cannot.
A big guy. You know the guy. You know the wolf. This driver even said that. 2 people were sitting behind, corroborating what that guy that spoke to Buki just said.
Darosha, even Darosha said it that 2 people were sitting behind, but Prime Boy never said that. Prime Boy never said that. Prime Boy never said that.
Tell me, Prime Boy never said that. Prime Boy now.
No, Prime Boy say, some people say he said it too. Prime Boy said it.
Prime Boy said it. Hold on. The first time we heard it was from Darosha. It was Darosha that told us 2 people started it. Bible spent it didn't say it. It was Darosha that said it. That was
the OG was in that car sitting behind with Spendi.
Yes, it was Darosha that said it. Bible never said it. Never. He never.
Bible only said we was sitting between both of us, and then Mohbad came down
Even again, Paparino, when you listen again, that we just heard now that on the way to the show, Liam was sitting with those two boys in the back, not even in the middle.
Thank you very much.
Not even in the middle. Some people will still say, Prime Boy said it again. They will say,
Prime Boy said, he told Mohbad that, look at Liam, look at your baby. Okay, that your Liam was on the ground. He said, Mohbad, stop fighting here. Look at your baby. Look at. I mean, I'm telling you, when I listen to lies, I will know this is a lie.
But I don't know. You don't let it on the edge.
He continues to say,
let us as well call on the VDM after all this noise. Let him take it to the office. Let him take evidences to their table. That is what we need. That is the only thing that will get people prosecuted.
Yes.
bro, lastly
Yes, they said it. You want to write petition now. They want to write petition.
Lastly, before I drop, if I come down, I am praying. No, like I have to do. I don't want to be going on and on. Hold on. Lastly, I pray and I hope that this driver gives or tells Very Dark Man some things that, because looking at this video, there's nothing from this thing that we don't know. There is nothing to take to court, nothing. Only if but there is something.
See the video, Very Dark Man caught the video.
He's not finished. Yes, he's not finished here. He's not finished here. He's going to post some. He's not finished here. This is because the way he ended, you know that they're still going to post some. But I'm saying, from everything we've heard today so far, there is nothing new. There is nothing to take to anything. Nothing. Because they haven't established anything. It's still
it all look manipulation. Why would you complete a full interview, okay, and cut part of it and release it out first? Why now?
You can't say that. You can't say that.
Don't release anyone now.
Do you know why? Paparino, do you know why? Let me defend him here. Do you know why? He's a businessman, right? Now, if it's cut up and put it on YouTube, he's got, right now I think he's got 20,000 views or whatever. If you post the other one, he's going to get more people. If you put everything now in one go, it might be 20,000 views he's going to get. Do you understand? So he's going to cut it into piece.
You mean to get money from it?
Whatever, maybe get money from it. Get money from it. I don't know. I don't know. You get money from it.
No.
Yes. No. I'm not saying to make people from people. I'm not going by. I'm not Very Dark Man. I don't know what it's in. I'm just saying.
Don't say because Very Dark Man is Very Dark Man is helping many people doing justice.
That is not the point, bro. That is not the point.
Ṣé yẹn ló wá ní kó má make owó ni? Ṣé kò ní make owó ni? Ṣé Facebook kò ní sanwó ni? Instagram ò ní sanwó ni?
No, Prince,
Come on, Prince. We don't put down our phone first.
Prince, hold on.
The person that do NGO, that transparency NGO, everybody's seeing it.
Hold on, Prince, you don't make, right, bro?
Don't put that money in front first.
Iye tó máa make lọ tó bá post gbogbo ẹlẹ́ǹkan náà.
But I'm not saying why you don't get invited.
I'm not saying you don't make money. I'm not against.
Don't make our mind to be set to.
I'm not making
Money.
No, everything's not about money.
If you like it or not, money is involved. Everybody wants money. So don't let my eyes.
Don't say everybody wants money.
Don't say that. Don't say
everybody wants money.
You say that money is crazy. Everybody is crazy.
Big guy.
Everybody needs money.
You need money to run around. Yeah, even if it's for money, you need money to run around.
Of course.
But when you say you're a businessman, say this to the way you said it, it's not making sense.
Is it a businessman?
Yes, now.
Is it a businessman?
Martin, do it.
Martin, stop fighting.
Why don't you tweet?
Martin, stop it. Martin,
Why
stop
don't you
fighting.
tweet? Why don't you tweet? The only person that tweet
Mr.
transparent.
Martin.
I don't press everything money. That's why we deserve our leaders. We deserve our leaders. Everything money.
Mr.
If you're
Martin.
not saying no vex, bro, no vex.
Don't say that.
Oh yeah, no
Mr.
vex.
Martin is okay.
No vex, bro, no vex. Sorry.
Sadiqa.
Come back. No vex.
Sorry guys, pardon my manners. Even for somebody, for some very dark man, for somebody who said he was even ready to donate part of his own foundation, trying to find out justice. He spent his money too. So
the way
we don't rally on him. Yeah.
Sir, Mr. Olufemi, the way he said it, the way Sabiga said it, it's as if he put money first of everything. Don't you know what that have impact in this life? All those people they shout, all these are queen mother.
Bro, I don't beg you now.
I don't beg you now.
No, my brother.
I don't
when
beg
you look into this, no, it's okay. When you look into the media space now, you can see that around the ballet. Kotento mo, you bullet get him, nobody knows. Yabo to go, they tell you, tell me, I said it so, there was a particular picture, in Paparino, there was a particular picture Paparino posted one time. Four guys on that show night, the Kubana, Zlatan, and Mohbad, that picture speaks a lot. We should just scrutinize that picture very well. I'm not going to say anything. Because one of them, I'm not going to mention them, you can do the research. Ó fi báàgì gbé odidi báàgì ló fi gbé lọ́rọ̀ àti pàtí àwọn sẹ̀pẹ̀tẹ́rì. Yes, go and find out that. I swear to God, I watch it. Ẹ wo dada, ẹgbẹ́ fọ́tò ẹ̀ jáde, let's scrutinize it. Something is going to come out o, jìrìjìrì tó ń bọ̀ yìí. In fact, àwọn tó máa fi etí, wọ́n máa sá fọ́pọ̀tì. I swear to God. Wọ́n máa sá fọ́pọ̀tì. Kò sọ orúkọ tó ń pè wá tó nà. It is not even done anywhere in the world. Neighbor, I just come pushing over me. What them pay us because you Moraja go. China they won't tell me Balaja. The woman they came to my door. They knocked my door. They said, I said, we take it and buy that area. They will not come to Balaja. You can imagine, just one
Olufemi, to add to what you're saying right now, there was an incident in front of my house, opposite my house. Two guys, they came to steal someone's bike. The owner of the bike, he was looking around every houses that has camera. Do you know the police was entering each houses that has camera? Yeah, and they were collecting the recording of those cameras. They collected everything. They collected from me, collected from the shop opposite, collected from the neighbors to apprehend those guys. And before the evening, they arrested those guys. And those guys covered their faces. But they arrested them in the evening.
Who do us in this country? God.
Hey, I'm telling you.
We should pray that
Yomi went talking about camera in the house, and that's the sabotage. Tí wọ́n fi lé máa yí òṣìwọ́ ọkọ̀ àìdá rẹ̀ ni o.
I'm not a fan of Yomi.
Why they dismantle that camera? Why they dismantle that CCTV camera? So, why don't we dismantle CCTV in personal bedroom? Why don't we dismantle it?
Something happened in the house. You could not even seal the house. You could not even seal the house. There no entrance to the house. Police did not seal the house. Wọ́n sì wọnú ilé yẹn, wọ́n lọ ṣe final touches. Wọ́n break everything out of the house. The one the police will compromise.
Or to compromise for the beginning.
Sorry, 1 minute please. Another thing that we need to ask Lagos State Police Command is this. Because we saw Yomi got a court order to go into Mohbad house. Police went with him. What is the outcome? We've not heard anything from them.
Wọ́n gba gbogbo kìíní yẹn zone 2 ni. Zone 2 ti ní secret yẹn lọ́wọ́.
So we still need to call them out. What is the outcome?
I like approach you. Your way about one vision.
What injunction was needed? He got the consequence.
You know? You know, we can see it's working.
He went to the house. Went with him. So what is the outcome?
Mogoto fífa ti Yomi ẹni pé kò support bàbá. Ó ní homicide case ni. We cannot support anybody. You understand? That's the offense of Yomi.
No, it's not that he did not support Baba. It is because Baba team does not want the truth to come out.
Yes.
Betray him.
They did not want the truth to come out, and that is why they betrayed him.
Yeah, until they betrayed
Before about supporting,
They betrayed him.
they don't want the truth to
They
come out.
betrayed him. They betrayed him.
You know what? I will.
What of those two guys? Those two guys.
VGM can interview Babaloba. Let's say Babaloba is next.
He will do. I know he will do that. He will do
Don't forget
The same
that.
story Lama Magbo.
People said that the day that he will interview Mohbad, they go first slap and first. There's a video that he said.
Yes, I remember.
I go first host the man.
Wow. Okay, yes, I remember.
Now, I want to say something. Remember the possibility they just jumped into the case. They didn't go to the Mr. Loba, right? Now,
Yes.
Ethan is doing what he's doing now. Did he go to Mr. Loba for information?
God bless you, MLH. God bless you, MLH.
God just repeat this thing like for us for TV. God, but when Yoruba we have juju now, what happen? Hi, God.
Thanks for bringing me up. Thanks for brightening my day. Put the one last thing we talk some other time. Bye, everybody. Yeah.
Bye. But now, wow. Everybody just move on. They just move on.
That's life for you. Don't let them kill you. Don't let them buy you.
Hello everyone, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Paparino, thank you for always throwing more light. We are saying you and we appreciate, okay? Thank you very much.
We appreciate too.
Yeah, we appreciate because you have been doing this thing for the past, I think, 2 years now. So I will just say thank you.
Except for the water.
Even when everyone has forgotten.
Me, I be following me for like how many months ago?
You know, the case has died down, but I still see Paparino always on live talking about this thing every time, putting on Mohbad dress, something like that, all the time. So thank you for your consistency and all of that. You are a great guy. And I wanted to address that guy that just left. Thank you. I wanted to address that guy that just left. He was saying that VDM is making money and all of that. So I wanted to just ask him one question. If, okay, this interview VDM is doing, he's not supposed to post it on his page. I don't understand. He shouldn't post it on his page, or he should go put it on TV. So even Paparino here that is on live TV, on live TikTok, sometimes you make money. That's how it works. You can't just be working without doing anything. So stop that money. Money is nothing.
Yes,
All
God bless you, man. God bless you.
Can you hear me?
I think we have talked more
We
about
can't
it.
hear you.
Don't let us stress it. Let us just leave it like that. It's okay. Let's move on.
We can't hear you, Paparino. We can't hear you.
Yes.
I hope you.
Even me here, I get gifted, and everybody get gifted naturally.
Exactly.
Yes,
So
yes.
money is not everything. Money.
Let's wait. What prompted him to say that? Okay, is this, and look at it this way. One, VDM has done the interview. Let me ask you guys the same question. VDM has done the interview, right? It was a long interview. The interview was finished. Now, all the interviews we've been watching from other people, when Mohbad does interview, we say everything.
Yeah.
Interview, we say everything. This one, why cutting it into half? Put one present, give the other one. That's what I'm asking.
Probably it's too long. Probably it's too long. You don't know the effect of the last one.
10 minutes is too long.
No, let's wait. Let's wait and see. Maybe the other one is 20 minutes, you know. So let's wait. You don't know. So you shouldn't.
There's something.
It's the problem. If it was editing, right there, and the person will edit it, the two will be ready and they'll pose it too.
Paparino.
Okay.
There's one thing I see.
Okay, what if? Okay, go on.
What happened is that maybe VDM is trying to
My darling sister, sorry, I'm still here. I'm still here.
Please.
No, I'm still here. I want to respond to her.
You are not the one she's talking about.
No, she's talking about me that just left.
Not you, Mr. Olufemi.
Okay.
Not you. So what I'm saying is that maybe VDM is trying to edit some truth that they can keep it. Yeah, keep it. That they can use either to arrest or to make the case. You don't bring down every evidence that is being obtained from everybody at once.
I swear, wallahi, you are very.
John, I know you people are thinking for Mohbad. You people are thinking for VDM. You are saying, what if?
Hold on, let me tell you why.
We should not.
Let me tell you why it said this.
You know what? They can use the remaining part as the conclusion of his investigation. Period. You can never
Hold on, let me tell you this is why Mr. John said this. Remember yesterday when video was making video about what was it? Prime boy, I mean, Prime boy, yeah.
Yes.
He wanted to say something. In fact, he said it. Okay.
Yeah, but he's not said it. He said we said it later.
No, he said it, but he cut off that place because
He mistakenly said he was going to write a petition. He mistakenly said it was.
Thank you.
Repetition.
You understand?
Yes.
So the thing is, we should wait. We should not conclude yet. So that's what
You look for better men.
Maybe not every information, because you know when you are tracing a criminal mind, okay? If you are tracing a criminal mind, what you need to do is be smarter than that criminal. Don't let them hear every information, because if they do, they will be faster than you. You understand my point? So that's it.
That's okay. Expander, my darling Expander, brother. My darling Expander, I want to attack you. You know why I want to attack you?
Attack me?
Yes.
Okay, go on.
Please, before you attack Expander, let me just say something quickly. Before you attack him, please. Good afternoon, everybody. I just want to say something brief on this VDM matter, Paparino. This VDM matter, I just want us to calm down, because, firstly, all these interviews VDM is doing, I think I was listening to you guys when you were pointing the things that the devil had said before, and other things he has added again, which you people were able to pick up that something is fishy. He has said this before and he's saying something else. Okay? All these interviews he's doing, even to Prime Boy's interview also, he was able to interview Prime Boy, and from that interview, we all knew all those ones, even lifestyle that was totally out, that said he is not there. On Monday, he took his bag and nobody was saying, why are you dressed like schoolboy? And he went out. With Prime Boy's interview with VDM, me, I was able to know that lifestyle was in that house till Monday evening. He was there in that house with that interview. So we were able to pick out some things. Even with Sam Larry, we were able to know that Sam Larry lied a lot. So all this interview, and we all know how VDM fights. VDM is fighting both online fights and physical fights. That's how VDM fights.
Most spiritual and physical.
Yes, he will first attack it online, putting most of his evidences online. The ones that they should come online, he will put them online first. The ones that he's going to use, he will keep them aside. That's how VDM operates his own justice, and when he wants to fight something. We all know, whenever VDM is in the case, we all see how that case will shape the opposite ends. When this case of GT Bank that they were having, if everybody that knows it will know this particular case, that was the case that they wanted to silence him totally. But it's just that the way people came out for him, they now know it is a no-go area. Him himself, I'm very sure, no matter what, but he was shocked that people would come out for him that way. Because that day they were planning, that was the time they wanted to silence him and remove him. Because they know how to operate. But thank God, people came out desperately for him and they could not touch him. Their plan did not work. And for Iyabo to start crying now. Iyabo knows that when people start fight, you know they end up. And when this fight started, this justice for Mohbad, if I could recall when it started, when VDM was in this case, he was focusing on the people in that house, and he even asked me for DNA. He was trying to focus on that part. When these people came out with the bullying, they start us with bullying. They distract us with the Sam Larry and Naramali matter. Sorry, I got a call. I'm audible. Okay. They distracted us with Sam Larry and Naramali matter. He was focusing on the people in that house.
Wow, God bless you, prime suspects.
The bullying is there, yes, but he was trying to focus on those people in the house that witnessed when he died. But they obstruct the whole justice with the bullying, which everybody came out and said we want to protest, and they started dragging Sam Larry, Naramali, and they forget totally about the boys in the house, about the people in that house, about Wunmi. They forget everything about them. They were just focusing, ban Sam Larry, ban Naramali, ban Sam Larry. That was how everything got destroyed. The justice got destroyed, everything finished. So if now VDM, because that he is on, he stopped on that DNA side.
I swear I will not blame anybody for dragging somebody.
Yes, of course.
Why did they let their voice to come out and focus on those that were in the house? They're innocent.
Of course. So that's why I'm saying
something that tie all of them to the death of Mohbad. That's why they are all behaving like this. If you are innocent, you have to show your name and
I wanted to say something. Frankly, I'll still do that. The bullying is there. The bullying is there. The thing is clear that they bullied him. But the focus is we should have tried to know what really by him, what leads to it. Why did they buy him?
But why the wife came out after like 2 years?
Exactly. They destroyed all of those angles. They tried very hard. They destroyed everything. Now, if VDM is trying to do this, I just want us not to make it the same way we did, the same way your Miss O was going. You know, when he talked about the 3-second video, Timomi, we are against it. They cast him out, they insult him. And then the so-called Timbaba again, I was an ex-Timbaba because I'm no longer Timbaba.
They are mad at me now for taking Baba fans. So.
That time, the Baba fans came out against Yomi also. Everywhere they were dragging him for that 3-second video, they make sure everything is destroyed. And that's what Timothy like. When they are coming against them, they always destroy them and destroy everything. That's what they like. So now Timothy are coming out again for VDM. If we also join them to cast him, then we also are trying to destroy, and Timothy will be happy.
I will tell you something.
So let's just calm down and give him the benefit of the doubt for now. Let's be listening to him, play his videos. When he interviewed anyone, we played it out, spread it out. Till let's see what he's going to do next. Because after the interview, I was thinking that he's going to interview probably Adura or someone, but we never knew that he's going to interview each other. VDM did not talk his things when he's saying things. He went and interviewed the driver. He said, so let's calm down and give him the benefit of the doubt for now and allow him. Let's not let him know whatsoever to drag him for now or to say he's not. Let's calm down. We know VDM is stubborn and he has a very stubborn lawyer. So let's just calm down first. Please, people. That's what I want to say.
Okay, PTK, I want to say something. PTK. First thing first, I wanted to
get my attack on Expander. I hope my father is not on.
Okay.
I'm here.
Okay, well, let me finish, please. First thing first, I wanted to say something about the interview and the interview for Prime Boy and the driver. And I think you people are getting it wrong in one aspect, which is Prime Boy said that he never knew that Mohbad was injured and Mohbad did not break the glass. I don't know if people understand that part. Why the driver said the glass was broken and Mohbad got injured. So a lot of people are saying Prime Boy is lying. A lot of people are saying it is not hard enough. But let me tell you this, if you pick the words of that driver, you will understand that Prime Boy was not in that scenario. Or he did not even know that Mohbad, the glass was broken. He thought it was photo. You understand? So for that aspect, you cannot blame Prime Boy. You cannot say Prime Boy is lying or whatever. Remember when the glass broke, the driver said he thought it was photo.
Franca,
And
at this point, we are not going to defend any one of them as they are explaining.
No, I'm not defending anyone.
As they are explaining themselves for now, we are going to hold everybody to their words. Everybody with their
with the
words.
continent of their body movements, okay, you will know who is lying and who is not lying. And that's where people are getting this game wrong. You understand? You know, at the beginning, when he wanted to, when he was, hold on, please. When he was interviewing Sam Larry, or rather when he interviewed Sam Larry, people were saying Sam Larry is lying. Sam Larry is lying. Really want to cover up. You people don't understand English. Not people in this place I'm talking about. I mean, a lot of people bashing VDM. They don't understand the word from the continent of his body movement. You will know if he's lying or not. Meaning, VDM is not supporting him. You people are the judge. You understand? So at this point, we are the judge, and let's wait. And according to you, PTK, you said that Team Wumi, they will talk down video. They're not rich now. They're not rich right there. You understand? So not just be afraid. Don't be afraid of that aspect at all. They're not rich. So that when they are talking, we are talking. So the point is, let's wait. Let's still continue. Like I said, I'm always thanking Paparino on time for always coming up here to throw more light on it, and I appreciate that. So anyone that wants to talk can talk now.
Yeah. Before I go, it's not that I don't run support. Anyway, let me just say one. Last year, around this time last year, I work in multiple facilities. So I went to work in one particular facility, and there was a lady. She's a Nigerian lady, and I came to work, meeting her for the very first time that day. Then she, I was on my phone, she was listening to conversation about this was just as a support for me. I believe we that's when we start fight though. I swear to God. That day I almost took out all her skin. It happened to me and my wife cannot account for it. Are you with me?
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, go on.
No, it was like war. I almost killed her alive. Oh, no, Mama Kilo. Then I was even supporting Baba. When Baba just said to pray, one was swearing about there. Later. Kò sí any one of them. Protect láti sòtọ́. Nobody wants to talk. Tí Yakubu bá ti lè sọ̀rọ̀. Baba God you read. There's something we call telltale signs. No, there's some handwriting. You already see them on the wall. You don't go near them for posterity's sake. You don't go near them at all. People are on placenta issue. Àwa ti jáwọ́ tipẹ́tipẹ́. bí o fẹ́ bó di sóòlù but jẹkújẹ ṣáàrọ̀ àdúgbò àwọn náà using a lot of things against him now fún àwọn fídíò tó ti di ṣé pété yẹ kí bídé bàbá tẹlẹ kí bísí máa gbé lé lẹ́yìn ìṣe wọ́n tẹ àfìsí máa now you are using a jeep now you are stabbing her you are coming down you know you are kapa you are doing you know say you are framed down it is well everybody.
So what is my attack now?
Let's Panda. I just listened to that video again now. I just listened to that driver again now.
Okay.
What difference between what driver said and the driver?
Continue your struggle for justice.
Hello, Olufemi, can you mute? Olufemi, please. Let me mute.
Please wait. Go on, Olufemi.
You mean I should stop?
Let Olufemi finish, please.
Yes. I just want to appreciate the standard. Not that I have any fight against. I have seen places whereby something actually jáde, something photo yín jáde, mo dẹ̀ wo gbogbo ìgbàlẹ̀ dẹ̀ máa gbé tèmi jáde. You know that kind of thing. You have always been sincere. I like to anywhere I fight. Thank you, darling brother. So we don't have any fight.
Brother. I've not even been seeing them anywhere. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yes, now. Can I talk now?
Go on. Yeah, please go on.
Yeah, I just listened to that interview right now. Well detailed. What difference between what Prime said and the driver was when Prime Boy said he went to meet Cubana chief priest. And the driver said Cubana chief priest even came to the car and asked Mohbad what happened.
Okay.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
And they explained to Cubana, and so Cubana said, okay, you need to go. So everybody left. Prime Boy left. The driver said Prime Boy heard the sound of the glass, and they thought Mohbad broke glass on the floor, bottle rather.
Okay,
So that was why Prime ran. He didn't want Mohbad to stab him. And the driver said he too ran outside the car. So everybody was scared, not knowing it was the glass of the car that broke.
But that's still not clear because
Yes.
if Prime Boy want to punch,
He said Prime Boy did not even raise hand.
Mohbad want to punch Prime Boy. And as at that time, Prime Boy will have seen a punch coming and not a bottle.
No, he said he has been punching Mohbad. And Prime Boy was punching his face.
Let's find back now. If because Prime Boy was protecting his face. If you remember
Yes.
He was covering his face, so he don't know. He has no idea what broke. So that's the point.
Can I play the video?
You see, no. You see, we are not disputing what they said. We are only trying to juxtapose what they said. Does it make sense? Okay.
For that it makes sense. For that it makes sense because according to the driver, Prime Boy was protecting his face while his head was pow. When his head was pow. So he has no idea what Mohbad broke. He has no idea if Mohbad wants to blow him again. He has no idea if he broke bottle or glass. So
Prime Boy was
at the sound of the glass, he was seated. So that was the point.
Yeah, he said Prime Boy was facing down, guiding his face because Mohbad was punching him so hard.
Yes, and
Prime Boy did not even retaliate. So when the glass broke, when the glass broke, he now thought Mohbad broke the bottle. So he had to run out of the car. And some security followed him. What I want to say is that we want to see those security men that was with them.
Not even invited. They want to invited to
very much. Nobody has
We want to see them. We want to hear from them. A lot of people were there. Some people were there outside. Do you know what instigates Mohbad? What triggered his anger? Can I tell you? I've heard now. It was Darusa. He told Darusa to give those security people 10,000 naira, and he gave them 5,000. That was why Mohbad got angry. He was now looking for Darusa. Like, where is he? I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. So, Prime Boy now said, calm down. Prime Boy was trying to calm him down. He now transferred the aggression towards Prime Boy.
Yes.
And you know, back from the house.
He went out. When he went out, the driver said he had already locked the door because he saw that Mohbad came out from the car.
Yes, he was trying to open
so
the
he
door.
locked the car. Then Mohbad was forcing the door open, right? Then the driver now thought, so that this guy won't spoil my car.
Exactly.
He released the lock. Then he opened the door and started punching Prime Boy. But Prime Boy never retaliated. So I don't see anywhere where Prime Boy lied. In all his
Prime Boy did not lie at all. At all. Prime Boy said the truth.
Yes,
And another thing that I think that is different is the driver said it appears that Mohbad was a bit tipsy. Probably from where they stopped at Cubana's place. He said he was a bit tipsy. Nobody really said that maybe he was drunk or anything like that. But at least he still went to the show. That means it wasn't that bad.
And MLH, you remember Prime Boy said the way the wife entered the car from home, it shows they were fighting from the house. And they were now talking about the house.
Yes.
But the driver, I think the driver doesn't want to talk about that.
And another thing, you know, the driver didn't get to the point where he talked about what happened at the house. That's the bit where VDM won't release to the public.
Yeah.
Remember, there was an after activity at the house where they were fighting. They had noise, blah blah blah. They asked them to take them to the pharmacy and things like that. These are the bits where VDM won't release to the public.
MLH, there's something I don't understand. I just need clarity on this. Because we are all human beings and we know the way information flies around. If some touts in Ikorodu wants to get money for Mohbad and the police as well, you get it. Soldiers, not only Mohbad now. And that thing happened. He actually hit the glass. Do you know that people will see that glass and people will know what happened? The day they buried Mohbad, some people will put out that particular story that
and there might even be a recording.
Yeah, no. Let's just forget about recording now. People will hear that story. This story they are putting up now. We hear it then that they fought to Mohbad was trying to, wanted to collect money. You get what I'm saying? From the very onset, this story happened. The very first day it happened. Till I don't think for like 2 months anybody said anything about they wanted to give money. And which of the mopo? We should ask ourselves now. Is it the mopo that the organizers arranged and the soldiers they arranged? If you have used escorts in Nigeria before, you understand that. Bros, please, I'm trying to get somewhere. If you have used escorts in Nigeria before, you understand something that they normally even pay the oga. You pay for their job before they are coming to you guys. You get, and it's not 5,000. They will negotiate on one mopo, maybe 50,000, 70,000. You understand what I'm saying? It's not like you share money for the
Sorry, good afternoon, everyone.
No.
Sorry, speaker. Sorry, please, I'm very sorry. I'm actually going home now, so I just want to bring a suggestion about the prime boy of the thing. Although prime boy words might be true, most of his words might be true, but there's something fishy that I would like you guys to put your attention into. The day prime boy said he wanted to collect his bag, he said his bag, he took his bag home to the house, and he wanted to collect the bag. He said he called the lifestyle or the wish or whatsoever, he messaged one of them. So I'm still thinking that why didn't he go to the house himself? Like he claimed he did not have any issue with Mohbad. He said they did not have quarrel.
Why would he go to the house? Mohbad chased him out of his car.
Wait.
He chased him out of his car. That was why he checked the car in his bag in the first place. He chased him out.
After chasing him out of his car, and he wanted to take his bag, he said he messaged someone in the house, and the person said he's going to send the bags to him. So I was feeling, and then I think then they said Wunmi warned him not to come close to the house. That was what Pine Boy said in one of the interviews. So if I was asking myself, if I was to be the one, at that moment, I would have passed the information that Wunmi asked me, like a threat, not to come to his house. Definitely there's something fishy. There's something hidden in that place that Prime Boy said was used to cover up.
If you remember, he said he needed his bag. He just wanted to get his bag. He's not even interested in going to the house. If you remember.
Yeah. Prime Boy said it from the beginning. But my own concern is that Mohbad actually fought in that on the ground, what's it called? The program they did that day. And nobody saw it aside from the driver and Prime Boy. They called the driver. The driver has family now. He has friends. At least one way or the other, we know how people try to when that case happened and it was more like the talk of town. He's going to tell his friends, his colleague about what happened. How come we didn't hear anything in regard to this story?
Exactly. He kept
quiet. You should be concerned about that. How come
they edit to themselves.
And people are
they edit themselves. They didn't speak. Prime Boy didn't speak it out. He didn't even say anything out to the public. Even the first crying out when the citizens were crying. Exactly. They locked even before they locked him.
There is no matter there at all. If it was you, would you go to that house? If your friend chased you out of his car, you go to that house. You want your friend to apologize.
For me, as long as I know that I don't have any issue.
No. It doesn't matter whether you have issues or not. What your friend did to you is not wrong. Okay? If not because of the bag that was there, do you think you will reach out to anyone? No. Don't reach out.
What about when let's look at this side. There was a time they said he was sleeping and they called him and he was seeing a lot of calls and all of that, and they said Mohbad was dead and everything. He then said he called the father. That's what he said. He said he called the father. So I was thinking that before we, the citizens, came outside to start shouting for justice for Mohbad, why didn't he make a video or write a statement that this was what happened? Like all these things he started saying, he didn't say it at first. It's until the citizens came outside to start accusing every one of them. That was when people started talking some things that we didn't even know. Those things, if I was to be in his shoe, I would be the first person to come outside and say, okay, this is what happened the day before I heard my friend got dead. I would have come outside because because I know I don't have anything. But he never said anything. He kept quiet, not until everyone started accusing each and every one of them in the house. Until they accused him. That was when he started talking. So it's like as if something was hidden. There's something fishy.
So you're saying something is fishy with Fine Boy now. What about the wife?
That is obviously now. That one is obviously. The wife is the prime suspect. Obviously, I'm trying to bring out that Prime Boy at some point it has covered some things. This is not who is this thing. If you don't know me, you can say anything. But those that know me know me. Do you understand? So I just feel like at some point, Prime Boy decided to cover up some things. At some point, he might be the most innocent one among them, but still. There's something I expected him to do if I was to be in his shoe. There's something I expected him to do if I was being in his shoe, but he didn't do it. Not until people started accusing them one after the other. That was when he started talking. It's very painful. I swear, if Adibin the dead can come up again, if Adibin the dead can rise, Mohbad will never make friends with Prime Boy again. Because at that moment when Mohbad died, Prime Boy has a lot of things.
What of those guys? Those two guys?
Those guys that were in this car, right? Those guys were plotted.
Those guys, these guys.
Yeah, those people were plotted along the plan.
There's no video. Those guys here. Those video that those guys, the Prime Boy will say, they are all of them and down. Those two guys, that behind.
You see, everyone around him, they were all planned, except Prime Boy. It was along the line. Prime Boy had to cover up. That is what I'm still trying to get. Do you understand? That's why they arrested Prime Boy. That was why they locked him up, because he was not from the beginning of the plan. So at the long run, when Prime Boy knew that this is what is really happening.
Sorry, I have a picture. I want to ask you.
So at the long run, when he knew that this is what is happening, that was when he also kept quiet. And you keeping quiet, to say the truth, is an offense. You're just like a thief. If you're standing and you see a thief they are chasing a thief and a thief run past you and they ask you, this is, he said no. You are also a thief. So that is what just happened. Of course, why not?
He's trying to protect, let me use the word protect. Prime Boy, for me, I see Prime Boy as somebody who understands what it means to be a friend and who understands Mohbad's situation. You know, from the time where, you know, he had probably Mohbad left his family, his parents, and was living with Prime Boy and the parents, and then, you know, he showed that Mohbad gave him support and all that. You understand? So you don't expect the same person. If Prime Boy as a person never loved Mohbad, he wouldn't have done those things he did for him during when they were having, when things were rough for the boys, as in Mohbad. So you don't expect the same person to come and wash this boy's dirty linen, probably like, okay, maybe he was tipsy, or maybe Mohbad broke bottle or whatever. No. He was only, even if he doesn't say everything that happened, he was only trying to protect his own friend, which is ideal for anybody. You understand? It's ideal for anybody. So you coming out now to say Prime Boy, Prime Boy is hiding something in the area of him not saying what, I don't know, like, it's not adding up. our brain, they pay. We are paying.
You spoken really well.
You understand?
I also picked something in that interview. I don't know if anyone else heard it, where it said Prime Boy acting when it was time to weave into the matter. Prime Boy acting to keep quiet so that Mohbad won't target him. You see, like so that Mohbad won't turn. So he understands Mohbad already. Mohbad will probably get angry. So he doesn't have the situation to go out of hand. So he had to caution the driver to mind his business, So far, Kando has been the only one that actually spoke the truth so far, and his narration hasn't changed since the inception of this case. You see what I mean? So let's just leave that Prime Boy. Okay, what about CY that said it was Adura and someone else that went to collect money? The driver said today, on the contrary, that it was the driver and what's the guy's name? Darosha that went to collect money. He actually transferred 70K into the driver's account. How about that? And the wife said it was Adura that chased Prime Boy to wherever he chased him to. Why were they lying?
They are lying.
Why?
Don't mention. You have. They said about 15 people in the house. Whatever that happened between him and now, if they didn't have, if whatever story around Prime Boy was true, with how everybody has technology is and phone and all that, why is it that up until now there's no way something of such would have happened on that day, and there is nobody that brought out their phone to say, let me take a video of what happened. It's not possible. Now, whatever happened there, and these people, they drove home. The driver, there was a driver who carried this person, even though there was an argument in the car or whatever, they carried this person, and this person got home. He came out of his car, or the car he was in, by himself. He walked out of the car by himself. You understand? So it's common sense. Whatever that happened to that boy happened to him in the house, not at the show, not whatever that happened. And you don't expect Prime Boy, who wasn't even in the house when what happened, to come and tell you what happened in the house. It's not possible. Even if he knows what happened in the house, he is not the one to come and tell you, me and you, what happened. Let the people in the house come and tell you. Let the wife come and tell you what happened. The girlfriend, I'm not going to call her wife because she doesn't deserve the position of the wife in the life of that boy. Let the girlfriend, you understand, or the so-called baby mama, whatever she is, let her come out and tell the public or tell the truth about what happened to the boy. Not Prime Boy. You know the pretty person. You know what we mean. Put yourself in the position of Prime Boy. As innocent as you are telling your truth. As innocent as you are, and somebody is putting this kind of allegation on you. It's killing. It's heart-wrenching. I feel for that boy every day. I feel for him as much as I feel for the Mohbad. It's heart-wrenching. It is. So when we are making some of these submission at times, please, let's try to put ourselves in the position of the other person, and even in the position of the Mohbad. Mohbad might have, only but that doesn't give anybody the right, to take his life. That is just it. Imagine him in that mall for almost 2 years now. Come on. Just 26 years old. No, even me as I am now, I don't even wish that for my enemy. No, it's not done. It's too much. And the whatever number of people who were in the house when he took his last breath, they are still on this planet Earth. They are still here, like me and you. They are eating, they are breathing, they are sleeping. Come on. By me, I sit down and I ask myself, to deserve this kind of punishment is like, I don't know. I can't wrap it around my head. So please, everyone, I'm sorry I had to bump in like this, but I couldn't take it. Emotionally, psychologically, I couldn't take it. That's why I said, no, stop. Thank you. Paparino, thank you for the good job. Thank you. I actually did well because a lot of them are like when they come trying to wash down our efforts. So you actually did.
You understand? And then you can't start. Imagine the narration.
Yes,
everybody wants to start their analysis. They will
will begin on Prime Boy. Leave Prime Boy alone. Prime Boy is not part of the. They want to push propaganda on him. That's Prime Boy. In criminal case, if the person with you 48 hours, I say criminal case, murder case, the person with you 48 hours before the crime, the person is to be held accountable, not Prime Boy. Prime Boy is not there. So let's just stop all this Prime Boy. Thank you. Prime Boy already give us a lead. Likewise, this driver. So we are going forward. So that's right for.
I don't know why. Please, can I say something, please? Can you hear me, please? Hello.
Yes, of course we are here.
I don't know why all of them are just mentioning Prime Boy. This is a boy. If you look at that, the video of that party, Prime Boy was the only one that was following Mohbad, that was guiding his friend, that was acting as a security. Who can do that? So many friends will never do that because they will have that pride and that jealous in them. This is the only Prime Boy that was policing Mohbad all over, that was guiding Mohbad on that party, and every one of them, they just want to bring this boy down. This is a boy that was locked up for good 4 months in the police cell for nothing, and Wumi was there, the wife was there, Adura was there. They never arrested them all. They arrested this boy, and all of you are coming, and most of you are coming here to still bring this boy down. For this is not good. What do you want Prime Boy to do? What? He ran away. When Mohbad was fighting him, they said when Prime Boy ran away, even the driver confirmed it. But all of you are saying he lied. Lied for what? They should leave Prime Boy alone. Face Wumi, face Adura, face Darosha, face lifestyle. Spending is there. The people in the house, they are the major people that we should face, not Prime Boy.
Good afternoon. I would like to respond to the speaker before the last speaker. She made mention of something that she used Yoruba. Let me rephrase it. Nǹkan tí Mohbad ti tọwọ́ bọ̀. Regardless nǹkan tí Mohbad ò bá tọwọ́ bọ̀. Wọ́n pa bọ̀bọ̀ yìí nìyà. Wọ́n yí ọrùn ẹ̀, a rí ọrùn ẹ̀ tó kọ́ nu pósí. A rí ẹ̀jẹ̀ nínú pósí. I don't know about the leg, but kéèyàn jẹ́ èèyàn burúkú gan, bójó lè gan, wọ́n ti abolish kọ́ máa pààyàn gan, ẹni tó bá jẹ́ criminal, bó jẹ́ ẹgbẹ́ òkùnkùn, bó jẹ́ anybody.
So what if I
tó bá jẹ́ pọ́n pa á ní òpè tó táyé.
So what if I
Sorry. The person actually used Yoruba to say that we don't know what Mohbad was into. You get it? So I was now saying that regardless of what Mohbad got himself into, the way they fired him, even a criminal does not deserve it. We saw a broken neck. We saw blood in his coffin. We saw so many things that even somebody that fights someone does not deserve to fight in that manner. People should remove that stuff. I don't know, maybe it's Nigerian mentality that we need to just paint things bad. Regardless, if it's into anything in this life, we are all human beings. We need to respect life. We need to respect life. Criminals, they are not even treated like that. Everybody has like a right to fair hearing and dignity in life. We can't make an excuse that somebody has probably is a bad person or something that we now meet. Sorry. Lady Chan.
Continue. She wasn't talking to you.
Okay. So he doesn't deserve
to buy in that manner. We should not please try to attach anything to this guy's buy, regardless of anything he has done with his life. We are not God that will decide if somebody is good or bad. But this guy was murdered, and it is unfair to humanity. Thank you.
Can I interject?
You can talk, I'm done.
Your submission, we are not accusing nobody. I don't know where you are going and where you are coming from.
No, the last speaker probably didn't hear the Yoruba he said, the person said, we don't know what he has done. That he did that, what he has done to deserve that kind of fine. You get it? That's why I'm saying that regardless of, regardless, eh? Yes. That was why I said regardless of, yes, now regardless of what he has done, maybe he's a criminal or anything, he doesn't deserve to die like that. That is my own take. Thank you.
Whoever is interested, you can speak.
Has been charged with murder after shooting and killing 3 teenagers who broke into his home. Ironically, the charges were brought by the parents of the teens themselves. One mother even said, "If you hadn't fought back, my child would still be alive. He was only robbing you, but you killed him. You need to pay for this." It all happened around 4 in the morning in Rockdale County, Georgia, when 3 masked teenagers approached the veteran's house. They attempted to break in, planning a robbery after noticing the veteran had been living alone.
This driver story no make sense. As
Paparino. Paparino. Did you remember Prime Boy story in regards to this thing the driver just said? Prime Boy said they were about to go and everywhere was rowdy. It was not because of money, Prime Boy said.
That's what I'm saying, that it's not making.
You get? Yeah, that Wumi was the trigger. You understand that Wumi, the first story was that Wumi called Mohbad one particular name that he didn't like to hear.
Promise.
That was the trigger. Did you remember?
Sure.
Papa?
Sure.
So these people, I don't tire. My own take on this.
Like now, right now, they are making look like it is.
My own take on this.
Mohbad and Darusha that have fight. That's what they are saying right now. Right, yes,
no, it is not even Mohbad.
No.
They are trying to make it look like.
He said.
See, what I perceive.
he said that
I thought
the guy was sharing for 5,000. The guy was sharing 5,000 instead of 10,000, right? Mohbad now came down and said, "Oh, man, no, Palini. That who Mohbad won't go beat." That's the question. Who Mohbad won't go beat?
Papa, you might be surprised. You might be surprised that the statement that was taken from the police, none of these things will be there. I can bet. The truth is that people should just keep asking for justice. One day probably there will be like a pressure to the police and the government. We will now know the truth.
Thank you, Paparino, for highlighting that. Thank you. You know, these are the things I'm trying to say. Paparino, maybe you need to take us through the aspect of investigating an homicide, especially when it comes to the last 72, 48 hours of that person's life. Because people are getting emotional because you're pointing out some kind of discrepancies in Prime Boy's statement, and you're thinking that, oh, you're coming for Prime Boy. That's not the case. If you are doing a thorough investigation, you should leave no stones unturned. That's the way it goes. So then we should remove emotion. We know that Prime Boy is, yes. Can I just add 1 minute? It might be innocent, but when we see anywhere that the story is not matching, there's no reason why we shouldn't highlight that. We know we want to limit to the people in the house, but who knows the story that builds up the people in the house? Can I just add something to this, please? And people should not forget that the first story that we got was from the prison. You get it? The story that everybody is banking on was from the prison, from within, what is it called? Spending and Prime Boy. And they make everything centered that it was the baby that caused the fight between Mohbad and the wife. You get it? That was what they said initially now. That the guy even tried to throw the baby into the room. That they stopped. So most of this story. Yes, apart from that, listen, Prime Boy's story, right? He said when he came to the house, he from his statement that he doesn't know anybody in that, but when he got to the house, right, he doesn't know. So that means he's saying he's not even recognizing lifestyle, and he knew lifestyle, and lifestyle was the person that he contacted through the text messages. Is that not a gap? To hear your last until people stop taking sides, you get it, and ask these people, grill them. You know this. Exactly. You'll be surprised that people you're looking for a weakness point. Like people outside the house, people want that will be pointed to people inside the house. It could work both ways. Yeah. The day I said on this platform, Prime Boy story, it had like 3 versions. People were like, no, don't say that. This is the fourth one. This is the fourth one now. You get it?
Is it okay, please, engineer? Exactly what I'm trying to say. At this point, let all of them be the one to defend themselves. We don't know. We are not there. All what they say is what we know. Thank you. Okay? The driver said Prime Boy was trying to protect himself, protect his head. And then when Mohbad punched the glass, according to the driver, Prime Boy was inside there. And that's a glass. You cannot tell me because Prime Boy is trying to protect himself, he will not know that the glass has been broken. Come on. Because according to the driver,
Adama, 1 second, please. We now need to see this Paparino, this driver story now. Let's assume it is true. That means the likes of Pekin will see the mirror, because it was Pekin claimed that they were the one that wanted to collect money from Mohbad. Now, did you remember? Pekin came out to say the story, and he never remembered.
Sorry guys, let me just add this one. Let me just add this one. They said Mohbad punched
tried to punch Prime Boy and the glass broke. Me, I want to ask, is the glass door closed or is the door opened?
According to let's forget. Let us assume, Adama. Let us assume that the glass broke. Okay. But people are there now. With this driver story now. With this driver story, there is no way this guy will tell us that he did not see the glass. You get what I'm saying?
I know say the photo of that car where
I remember when they brought Gold Spending and Prime Boy to BJ's platform. Both of them cannot even defend that story. Spending could not defend the story. You get it, and it was so obvious. So these guys, it is only God, though. It is only God and the Nigerian police that can unravel what really happened in the house. Aside from that, now you will do.
For me, they are all liars. They are all lying. They don't want to tell us the truth. I don't even believe Prime Boy anymore.
Thank you.
Anybody in this case. We have made first mistake to take sides at the end of the day, see where we are now.
Exactly.
The people that will think, the Baba that will think he was truly fighting for justice, not knowing that they were the ones destroying the justice behind us. The petition, come sign the petition, you say you will not sign, and you say you are asking for justice. The petition your wife will say, now you send people go buy your son, you send people go choke your son. The petitioner come sign the petition, you say no, you don't go sign, you don't still sign. Your son send message to another person say he saw where they push him brother. Now you go instead of
said it was a lie. Said it was a lie.
Instead of you to check that case, you get up, you say you go check if na your son, you go check, you can't tell us say he's not Aduga. So are you telling us you went there to free Aduga? You did not went there for the, because if you went there for the case that said I saw where they pushed my brother, you will not go there to identify who is there. We don't want to know who is there. What you know, you're going there for that statement, that message. But you came and tell us different story. When the picture of your daughter that they said she was the one that sent something to the grave, when it came out, you denied for her again. That is not her, it's photo shoot. At the end of the day, when the video now came out, you could not defend again. Everything is over. When they call Zombo again, Zomo on that video, that 3 seconds video, you are the same one again came out and said,
so what were you defending Zomo? What were you defending Zomo? What did in the house?
He was still defending Zomo. Zomo has not been in that house for a long time, even more than 3 years. How do you know he has not been in that house? Were you living with your son? Were you with them? Were you always there?
Adama.
You defending them.
Adama.
Yes, engineer.
Adama. Me, I don't. To me personally, I just felt that Zomo story. They did it intentionally. Me, I don't buy Zomo story. You get, because this case, if you understand the way all this criminal work in Nigeria, I will take you back to Bobrisky's story. There was a crime involved. If you understand Bobrisky's story, there was a crime involved, but they had to put up something. They tried to put up something, a story, in order for he or she not to be jailed. You get it? That is the same tactics they are using on this case. They are trying to take people's attention away from the main culprits of this case. You get it? That is what, because if you remember, when, please let me just say this. If you remember when this case actually happened, none of them sounded as if something happened. The very first video that we saw on the internet was Yalolade. You get it? And she didn't talk as if the guy fight. She only talked as if they duped, like the wife was so bad that he want to take, the wife took all the property. You understand now? She didn't sounded like the guy was murdered. While she was even talking, she didn't feel like something happened. You get it? So if you look at the stories from the beginning, you now understand. Even when Baba was in the house, the way Baba talked, you know. But I don't just understand this story. I'm not saying, Baba, let me just, I don't just understand. I just, something in me.
Now, the same video they keep claiming was fake. Up to now, they did not have the mind to release that video. Up to now, instead they bring out another different video to cover up that thing. They bring a different video just to cover it up. Up till now, they have not released it yet, and they keep saying it's fake. It does not exist. Later, they tell us say you don't.
Yes, that shows there's something to go. There's a worry. There's a worry behind the video. If they're bringing out something to divert our attention, it shows how the importance of the 3 second video.
And then later they tell us it has been deleted.
Sorry, don't mind me. I didn't greet you since. Sorry.
Hello, sir.
Baba, we should be worried that we are all human beings. We are all human beings. And we would see the reflection in people that probably thinks that, okay, in their mind, because this case, you need to understand something. I pray that none of us will witness this kind of thing. But if a normal human being has this kind of case, you will see the fear. Even the person will be timid in court. Look at all these guys now. Look at Bendis. On the Ruwasi court. He was even playing with his hands in court. Why DPP have even there was a DPP advice that they should try him and the nurse. Look at all of them. Do they look like somebody who is passing through anything? No. Where are they?
Because according to them, they feel like they have covered everything.
Yes, now that is it. Now some people, I don't buy all of their story. I don't buy it. I don't buy any of their story.
And the idea that I'm against is that idea that they normally say, let's arrange for this person to leave the country. You know, you will speak.
Adama, look at what this person.
What if you start to do advising? You go
look at this person. What this person typed in the comment section. They might not see it. That was a very rowdy place. Why would that be a very rowdy place? If there's fight in a rowdy place,
No. It's well listed. Mostly the car park is well lit up, so it's not rowdy place. For security reasons, it's actually if you go and check the venue, you can see how structured the place was. So it's well lit up.
That kind of.
It's not that place. It's not that place.
That kind of show. In that kind of show.
Yeah.
You had a fight in that kind of show. Till they buried that guy. Till they did candle night. Nobody came out to even say anything. Nobody. Till date. None of the Ikorodu boys. None of the Ikorodu towns. Till date, we don't even know. We could not identify any of those Ikorodu towns that they claim they wanted to give money. In this kind of case, you should not identify.
And the question is, why did they actually interview Obi? Is it Kubana chief priest or whatever you call it? Why can't the police call him up for questioning? Why are they blanking him? I don't understand.
This one thing, Baba Sarichi. If you remember, I used to say something when we were still. I know now I'll talk to you directly, but sorry if it sounds me. When you were following Yomi that time, I normally tell you that all these things seems to be true. Is it that the police is deceiving Yomi, or Yomi does not understand what is happening? Do you remember?
I'm still very strong following Yomi on 3 seconds video. Yes, I'm not changing my position.
Because if ordinary people could smell something is not right in this case, you get it. If you and I could smell, what about the detective that government has spent money to train, not only in Nigeria? Most of these police officers, it is not that ASP Mohammed that is on this case. We had DCT.
I know we have trained officer from England and all that. Yes,
No. We had lawyer. The police legal department.
You're talking about the government prosecutors, yeah? Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about the police now. Forget the government.
That's what I'm saying. They're called government prosecutors.
Yeah. We had the OC legal.
Yeah.
The person in charge of the legal department in the Nigerian police force is on this case. We have a seasonal detective.
It's like in England we call them CPS, Crown Prosecutioner, right?
So what I'm saying is that if people are now buying the stuff, police have not done forensic, police have not done this, we need to do this. You now need to ask yourself, when you have the caliber of police officer, they are meant to do their job. You get it? So
if I can be cheeky with you, you've argued with me on this corruption before, and you never own up to it. I'm glad that you're now owning up to it. That the police actually messed this up. This is good. I'm glad you're saying it now.
You don't say, Baba. This has always been my case. You always don't make excuses for the police, and I will tell you that
I will never make an excuse for police. What do you mean? Are you talking about Paparino? No, MPT. I think you woke up on the wrong side of the bed. I will never, right from the onset, I've always said it loud and clear that the police butchered this case. Are you mistaking me for somebody else?
You did. Okay, no. Sniper, no. Till date, nobody is talking about the broken leg. Even the true autopsy. People are now asking, good afternoon.
I dey in the house. I don't make me talk about Nigeria police or about this case again, because right from the beginning, right from that day one, that 13th September 2022, I keep saying it. The Nigeria police, imagine someone that have never seen 10 million in his life throughout his 45 years. Throughout his 25 years or 27 years. Because he have take this 10 million. Silent over everything. If not, within one day, Nigeria police will bring this, will hold the murder of Mohbad. Within 3 days. In fact, it will not even reach 3 days if Nigeria police wanted to work. They will bring out the murder of Mohbad. I'll forget about Nigeria police, my brothers and my sisters. Nigeria police, they are the one that mess up everything. Nigeria police. If not, through this platform here, we have given them everything. Through this platform.
You have not given them nothing. All the people that is up.
No, you don't understand. You don't understand what I mean. You don't understand what I mean. What I mean that we have given them everything means the way we analyze the death of Mohbad on this platform is enough for Nigeria police to take how will I put it? How will I put it?
Proper investigation.
Thank you. We give them everything here. We give them. Okay, now. What is the use of the telecommunication in this country? What is the use of the telecommunication in this country? What is the use of register your SIM card with NIM in this country? Is that not enough to hold those people, to bring those murderers to book? Is that not enough to bring them to the light?
Thank you.
No, if they wanted to work. If they wanted to work. Only these 2 points, these things that I mentioned is enough for them. Because the murder of Mohbad, it is through communication. It is through communication. 247, all those people, they are still using the line that they used to communicate then when this thing happened. What is the use of communication, the telecommunication? Check the call log, everything, you see everything. Who would deny them? Even if they let them scatter that SIM card, as long as that line, that number is still there.
Why would they deny it? And I keep saying it, sir. I keep saying it to those Nigeria police. The street is their weakness. The tree on the street is their weakness. One rain sunshine, heaven never forgive. Whoever, any policeman that his hand or her hand is on it to silence the death of Mohbad, all of them forgive. They should have that in mind. Heaven never forgive. One day the street will bear their witness. One day the street will bring it out. Street, the street that spirit walk, ghost walk, human being walk, everything walk on it. Then you say, my brother, Nigeria police, they are the one that finish everything. That is why sometimes.
I know the street say makes it no do this thing. But my own is that if consequence is for everybody's action.
That is what I mean by the street now, that the street is our weakness, everything. That is what I mean.
Okay. So there's consequence. And it's so painful that they always rub all these things for our face. As Nigerians, it's so painful that something that is very clear. We're going to talk saying like this, not like this. Now we know in our mind that this thing is very clear. It's not supposed to be like this. It's so unfortunate that we are in this position. But what I would say is that we can change the status quo. We need to do better. We start with us. Sariji.
Yes.
We start with us.
Look, I know you want to whine me because you just said something against me, which is not true. So
I took it back now. I took it back.
So when you say you start with us, you always say that all the time, right? But I told you, when it comes to the police, right, the low end of the constability, all those police constables, they're nobody, right? They operate upon destruction from above. You actually heard it when Mohbad was brought to the police station. They said they went to make calls. Who are they making calls to their head? That is the head that gives them instruction. Do you not believe that or not, man?
Tarichi, do you have a second thought that there was never a counter petition?
About what?
About Mohbad's this thing from Samilari.
Oh no! Hang on a second. You're missing it. You're missing the thing. Mohbad petition Sam Larry before he passed, right?
I know.
And Sam Larry is now claiming that he actually did a counter petition. It's for police to tell us now, right?
There was never people should not ask him to bring out. Mohbad was.
I know. I agree with you. People should ask him to give us a copy of his counter petition. Yes,
because we will see receipt and the date. You get?
Yeah.
So all this story is not just adding up.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. Yeah.
And it's so unfortunate. It's so unfortunate that people that are meant to take this case to the next level, they were pushed out of this thing. I don't know.
What makes it so difficult? Let's truth be said. Look, what makes it so difficult is Mr. Loba is not coming forth. He hasn't been coming forth.
I disagree with you. I disagree.
Okay. When the petition was prepared for him to only sign on the dotted line, when did he sign it?
Boss.
I'm asking a question. You never answered that question.
You need to understand something about the way we reason in Nigeria. At first,
am I not in Nigeria? You start me as if I'm
trying to make a clear.
Yeah, go ahead, because sometimes you just baffle me. You guys always think that this guy is not in tune or whatever.
It's not like I'm making an excuse for anybody, but I'm just trying to say something to you that would always affect us, the way we do things. Firstly, we like to compete unnecessarily. and we don't mind our business in the part of the world that we come from. We've got people that backbite unnecessarily. I am quite sure among those guys, some people will go back. Don't let me to be sure now. Let me just guess. Some people might go back to tell him not to sign. You get it? That is where we reach.
Hang on a minute.
I'm not saying no. I'm not
Everything,
saying
no, don't. That's not associated with Nigerians alone. It's all over the world. There's something we call gerrymandering. Are you understand? It's all over the world. It's practice. That's why you find English many of it.
But our own is too much.
No. Hang on a second. At the end of the day, who is putting himself up for the head of the justice? It's Papa Mohbad. And when some citizens are spending money and putting petitions on the table for him to sign, why didn't he sign it? That's the question you should be asking yourself.
There must be a reason for that anyways. And I believe he stated his reason.
What's his reason?
That is why Rishi said that is why Mr. Rishi said Mohbad's father contribute on whatever that is happening. For him not to sign, this asking to sign, let them take this matter serious. And you refuse not to sign.
Paparino.
Is it not his son?
Paparino. Maybe he's going to understand my point here.
Make your point, I hear you.
At the beginning of this case,
right from the beginning, even from the beginning, it was one of the.
Sometimes we need to identify problems in order to be better in the future. You get it? In case anything happens in the future, we should know how to treat it. Don't forget that at the beginning of this case, people were fighting themselves. Like Cook, host. I want to be the one. I want to be the one closer to Baba. You know, so many advice coming from different angles. Till date, there was a time the man came to your platform now, and we heard some people told him to drop. You get? Nigerians, we have a dirty mind. Some people do things. Just to suit themselves at that moment. They don't care if it's going to cause anything, good or bad. You get? I'm not saying somebody pushed Baba or something, but I'm quite sure that at that moment, he might even got advice from same people seeking justice for Mohbad. I'm saying that. We saw him. He gave
wait. Down. Hello, MBT. You said he might even get advice from the same people seeking justice for Mohbad not to sign the document.
I'm just guessing. That is the normal way Nigeria reason our people.
My brother. See this, the whole matter here. Now only God will just leave every matter because at the point that we stand up, at the point that we rise, that we need justice for Mohbad, if justice would have surely come, then we would have had the justice ever since.
Darichi,
but now,
till date, can you tell me why people are against each other? We don't know.
No. There's always a conflict of interest. So be it. And the truth will prevail. That's what I believe.
That is it, my brother, Mr. Rishi, that is it. The truth will definitely prevail. That is it.
I am hopeful about that.
Yeah, so that's the way it goes. You know? There's always a light at the end of the tunnel. It will be rough, it will be dark, right? Exactly. But the light will always come out. So
the light will definitely come.
What about if there's like an accident or there's volcano in that tunnel and the tunnel is short? How would you come out?
Listen. Have you seen a volcano? Let me answer him. Have you seen a volcano that never have a calm down?
What's it called?
Even the so-called volcano in what was that? Normally disturb all this European flight, right? Sometimes, Iceland it ruptured and everything, but at one point it goes down, and the light will come.
What about sediment? Is this sediment or
impediment will always get removed. That's why it's called impediment. Do you understand it? Do you understand the definition of impediment? Do you just understand yourself?
You don't get to say anything like.
You didn't answer your question. I think you answered your question very well. What's the reason for calling it impediment? Right? Can you understand that definition itself?
I know you like to ask questions, Aiki.
Yeah.
I've not eaten this afternoon.
Okay, let me help you, right? Impediment could be an hindrance or obstruction in doing something. Why do we call it hindrance and obstruction? Because you have a goal, you have a aim that you wanted to go, and you have an impediment, you have an obstruction, and what obstruction gets removed at the end of the day. Right? That's why it's called impediment. The same definition goes for the light. The light will always outshine the darkness. Yeah?
Well, if you say so, but not every time.
Now,
the chief place motor will carry, chief place carry, go to Nagasani. Or the mega this motor, carry this motor, I won't go to sleep. For the big over, come. I will go inside the car. But I can't say the car calls the boy. See, Cocosa, back there with Yoruba. Before they cause themselves. Because the man like that, because he only buy it.
I don't know if you saw
that man speaks Yoruba actually.
No. All this thing I know, I'm just trying to pick something out. When they called Spending and Prime Boy to VJ's platform, you remember they told them to demonstrate, and the guy actually said that this guy came down to drag him out, not like he was outside already. Do you remember?
Sorry, can you ask your question again?
When Prime Boy narrated his story, and he was trying to tell people where he actually sat that day, and he tried to describe what happened, that it was not like traffic or anything, that both of them had issue, and he tried to mediate. And
do you know what's sleep for
Hold on. This guy told him to go down. Mohbad told him to go down. You get it? And I've forgotten that the next part. But Mohbad went down because of they had argument, not because they were trying to clear the road. Do you remember that part?
I heard that, but now look at what the driver is saying. And listen, there were two kind of situations that happened simultaneously. Mohbad gave us some money to go and change and give it to people like his fans, right? And he got angry the fact that Darusha shortchanged the fans, right? Number one. Then secondly, when it comes to the issue of asking Prime Boy to get that out of the car, that must be a personal beef, a temporary personal beef between himself and Prime Boy. That has nothing to do with the fact that he's angry with Darusha over the short payment of his funds. So it's like two separate incidents. As Prime Boy mentioned about these two incidents, that's the question. Or was Prime Boy not there when the second incident happened? That's the question we should be asking ourselves.
And in addition, the first story we had was that Adura and what is this called? And Darusha went to get money. So on their way back, they saw that this guy and Mohbad had issue. So they actually pursued.
So that means that what you're saying now, the incident of personal issues between Mohbad and Prime Boy happens first. In
The
that
thing
case.
is that most of all the story they are saying, all the story they are putting up.
No, let's try to put logic sense in.
It's not even added up.
No, I'm gonna say Nigeria, let's put logical approach to it, right? If Darusha and Adura are coming and they saw that there was an incident between Mohbad and Prime Boy, and that's why they rushed. And Prime Boy even mentioned that he felt that he was being chased. That's why he ran out to Obi Kubana, right? To escape, trying to escape for his life. And apparently, what they said, that Mo complained that will you guys be watching Prime Boy getting me injured or whatever. That's why they ran after Prime Boy. And Prime Boy is trying to say that he never felt anybody was that anybody was chasing him, that he went to Obi Kubana by himself. Can you see the gap?
And again, I don't know. I'm just saying this on a normal ground. I don't think you can easily get access to the backstage of a show if you are not a star. And
no, if you want to say if you are not as part of the team. He always have his team at the back, wardrobe, dancers, and all that. We know how that works.
It is not even as see. If you have gone to a show before, for you to gain access, there are lots of security now. Stars are there now. At least you have bodyguards, you have this thing. You cannot just run into where stars are now.
Prime Boy has a green light to be whatever it was to be near Mohbad, right?
No, they've already left that place. And the way
listen, engineer, when you talk to me, please can you do me a favor? Be structured. Be structured.
For Obi Kubana, for Chief Priest not to even recognize him. That means nobody will recognize him there.
No, Chief Priest doesn't have a view of all Mohbad's entourage. Yes or no?
You don't get what I'm saying.
Yeah, what I'm trying to say for
Chief Priest is more like a secured location.
Oh, I don't know why you're talking about this. Even when Burna Boy came here, I watched Burna Boy twice. Now in Europe. Are you getting the point? Right? And we actually got a table very close to the stage. What's your feel?
The way they do things in Europe is kind of different like that.
Listen.
Well, I don't blame Sholake for saying you've left Nigeria for so long. Yeah.
Obi Kubana doesn't have that kind of eye to know everybody that comes with Mohbad. Let's be realistic.
If he doesn't have the eye, that means the security too won't have any eye. They've left.
No. You're missing the point. Why are you?
They've left the show already.
I think you want to argue with me blindly. I don't know. Listen, Obi Kubana employed people to work for him. Yes or no?
Sarichi. Mickey said we should play the Paparino should play the tribal system. Let's just continue because you try to you want to argue. I know you.
It's not about argue. You are saying something that doesn't make sense.
You have left Nigeria for so long that you don't even know how things work. You know, that was what Sholake said the other day.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to understand now because you are trying to equate Europe to Nigeria.
You're the right person I want to see, and I'm glad that you people reached out to me and you also want to talk. So I have here the driver of the Prado that Mohbad used that night of the event. The night of the event, this is the driver. What's your name? Fidelis. First question, have you been driving Mohbad before that day?
No. I'm not the driver. No, but just only rent Okada and the Prado that day.
If you use pigeon, what just use pigeon? Okay, what do pigeon? You don't dey drive Mohbad before that day?
No, sir. No, just that day, they call me. They rent our Prado. So we try out with it.
How many hours you do with Mohbad?
Yeah, like around.
You see the way this man, as old as this man is, at his age, see the way this man they lie and waiting them promise this man. When Mohbad passed, we never saw this man. No? This man that is coming out now, for good 2 years, we don't see all these people. They are just so very irritating. I don't know how much destruction has come upon us. Yeah? That everybody, it is just money. Everybody they lost values. They forget values. You are claiming you don't hear Yoruba, but you're speaking Yoruba. And let me tell you something, right? For this man to speak Yoruba this way, he can understand better. Because sometimes you can understand the language, but you can speak few words. He is not even speaking few words, he's making it make sense, he's speaking it. So you understand the language better than you speak it. For you to be able to speak a language is more, it means you understand better.
But what me I say for Mohbad body, but I don't say we drink, I don't say we do take anything but it's just like perfect or high small, you understand me? Okay. So for that I say back, in wife or the wife got it all in the argue some to me even if I say the motor, argue. Later your wife first come out. God bring your wife for me enter. So they said the motor I got like say, okay, this motor before they on no I don't find no. See man what they say we go buy for us to water. Last time they didn't know say that Mohbad, me I don't know say that Mohbad.
This man doesn't mix words. It didn't mix words. At what point did women verse come off for car when they beg and enter? Wait till me can verse come off for car. So it means the story of the bridge was correct. Now when they say, well, okay, I mean, at what point when the verse come off for car, it just mix everything together. Was it when you guys were going to show? Or when you guys were going back home? Because with the way you're speaking right now, it's like you guys were still going to show. And yet, when we don't verse come off for car. Don't ever say, well, yeah, now when we meet the go house. Now when you say no one go house, again say no one go, you want to go sleep for hotel. Like it just mix everything. It's not making sense now.
Very that much video wanted for the next
Okay, because some of them voice won't be like this. Okay.
Because when they ask me someone to say, you don't know better guys, she don't know better guys, so for that I negotiate him, Mohbad. Me I did look the show. The soldier and police come. Okay, I enter stage. So after I perform finish, I play with all the votes scatter. After I perform finish, I enter motor. So all this year I go to Lagos, me also go to Mohbad. I told for, you know carry money, you know where no chish for him. So for that player, they tell that him to wife see the argue. The way he wife, the poor that they speak to balance. For that place, then Mohbad go say, you want to come down, won't go fight those guys. Deep boys, when they beg money, climb on top of motor, they knock motor. So for that place, my boy, man will pass it. Never got just on the top.
You can't hear this with one history.
No, so man will pass it. Man will pass it. What he does, they're not come down. This one at night too. Because those guys don't get joy. They feel like anything. They feel like it juju. But I tell that way. Neither a friend but come tap me. Sit man not talk about quiet.
Why you say prime boy tap you?
This man not just talk. Man not come out. Man not keep quiet.
You don't put your mouth.
I don't know.
Prime boy and Mohbad they quarrel.
No, they don't worry. This man not come out. Because I don't know whether the guy could change that for me. I don't know.
Okay, so some something like they no go change that for you.
Yes.
Okay.
So now I go ahead. Then I got to say, I don't go lie. When I go to say, when I go collect when I go get ATM, he said I get it. I say yes. I want to transfer 71,000 into my account. So me and that boy, when I tell you, when I show them ready for front, I want to go collect the money. So I go to say, give a soldier 10,000 naira, give police 10,000 naira, or say 10,000 naira, give them they give their money, that kind of money. So as the boy come, the boy don't give them money, that kind of money. You know, go to share 5,000 naira. So they come meet them say, now the guy there says, you know, if they give us money, they give us 5,000 for how many people for 5,000 naira? And you tell them that way, I got to make Mohbad concrete because man no pass it. So that they go open.
Mohbad say give 10,000. You go give 5,000. Mohbad now converse, come down. Say man no pass it. Man no pass it. Man no pass it. Okay now. Yeah, okay now. Yeah, okay now.
So what come down? That time I go meet them. I don't know them before. I go meet them. I go hold for them. I just say, remember bullet. Now, you worry. Go to talk. I hold the boy. We are going to talk. Go to Naka. The boy don't know. I say Naka now. I'm back. Try my go see now. You just come like waka like here to that rubber day. The cheap place motor will carry. Lampuza will carry. We carry cheap place carry. Go to Naka. Sorry. Go to Naka. Pack this motor. Carry this motor. I won't go sleep. Go sleep. But I think I will come. I will go inside the car. So I can't tell the cocos boy. See, cocos are. I know cocos are back now.
They call the cause that says.
Because the man right back. Right now, because only by Ija. Because I know if you follow him fight, I'm going to die. So I stop that one. And me, I know that I fight, won't go fight.
I say you the hear. This sort of way you say you know the hear. You actually the hear now.
No, just
but you don't hear. Maybe okay, I understand. Maybe you don't feel fully expressed. But you the hear when you feel hear.
So for that place, that's all.
Anyway, before I continue, see, if anybody is close to Very Dark Man, right? Let's try to tell Very Dark Man. If there is a way, it's a suggestion. No, I'm not saying he's not trying. He's doing a very good job. You know, to meet these people, talk with them. If there is a way, he can try to. If there is a way, he can try to interview these guys during live stream. I swear that will be the best, because when you put them in the live stream, in fact, just go live. May you interview them live, because most of people that have been interviewing since should be in a live stream and interview now. Interview these guys lives. They go jabber, and you go even see many questions for comment section. You will see questions in the comment section that will be helpful. At that moment, you can never remember every question to ask. I mean, it's not possible. But if it's in the live session, somebody could just.
Àwọn gáàngì Supreme ni